Welcome to Fine Living, presented by Jim Reif Builders on 1240 Radio WOMT.
And it's time for Fine Living here on 1240 Radio WOMT. Once again with Jim Reif from Jim Reif Builders. Good morning, Jim.
Morning, Terry.
How are you doing on this fine
I'm
Monday?
real well. Yourself?
Cannot complain. Jim, today we are talking about kitchen renovations.
Yeah, Terry. I mean, we do a lot of kitchens each year, and I thought we'd talk about it. Again, here we haven't talked about this in quite a while. So, we can come out to your home, take a look at what you have, and then help you with ideas with our CAD system and designing in our professionalism and help you get through and design a new kitchen concept to make things work more efficiently.
Now, when someone works or hires you guys to help with the kitchen renovations, are they in charge of then finding the plumber, the electrician, cabinets and things like that, or is that all part of
That's all part of our service? We're kind of that one stop, you could say. So we'll take care of, bringing the plumber in and electrician and anybody else involved, cabinet makers and such, but help you design and renovate your kitchen with neat ideas and neat surfaces. And we can talk about some of the things that are available. For example, with cabinetry itself, we're a lot more neat storage features.
Okay.
We're doing more drawers instead of doors, especially on the lower cabinets. Because of the fact that it's easier to open a drawer and access this than opening the doors and bending down, getting on your knee and everything to reach back in that cabinet. So it opens everything up to you. So it's very, very helpful, especially as you age.
Okay.
So we're seeing more of that, more pull-out waste baskets that we have. We have spice racks and spice rollouts, and tray options where we can separate. Even dishes. We even spots we can separate dishes now in drawers.
Okay,
yeah,
wow.
so it's kind of neat to be, if you're really organized, you like to do that. Countertops, that's, just an awesome array of products available. Some awesome laminate countertops out there, which are really neat. We have granites, we have quartzes, we have other solid surface products. Very durable, really, really add a lot of appeal to the kitchen.
Mm-hmm. And I would imagine a lot of that depends on the budget, depending on which kind of countertop that you're going for.
That is correct. And those are some of the questions we're going to ask you as we, look at and review your kitchen. Definitely. Okay. And in the cabinetry themselves, you can do stained cabinetry. You can do stained and glazed, where it's kind of two different color stains and it accents things, which is a really neat look. There's painted and there's painted and glazed, where again they add a stain to kitchen edges and some really neat features.
Different options
and
for people to
and we're
choose
seeing
from.
more white cabinetry come back too. It's really neat. It's a nice, clean, bright appearance. So we're seeing more of that also.
Okay. How long does a kitchen renovation take? And I would imagine every project is different, but is there a time frame, generally speaking?
You can kind of figure 4 to 6 weeks. It depends on the scope, how much we're touching, how big the kitchen is, the features you choose.
Does that mean that, generally speaking, that kitchen is unusable for 4 to 6 weeks?
Pretty much, yes.
Okay.
Pretty much. So you have to make alternate things, and we help with that. And when we've actually had the electrician wire maybe the stove in the basement so that you can, still do some cooking and baking if you need to, just at a different location. So
okay.
we try to help with the best we can.
Okay. What about different hardware nowadays?
Hardware is really neat too. It accents the cabinetry.
Yes.
And a lot of neat features out there on bigger handles, which is somewhat popular, really neat, easy to grab. There's also soft closed drawers where instead of the drawers like slamming in some cases, they'll actually close themselves the last inch or so that it closes softly. Really neat feature there. Full extension doors where the doors and drawers where the cabinetry doors open farther and the drawers pull all the way out so you can access that drawer easier. And of course, we can put some glass.
And not have the drawer fall out. Sometimes
and not have the drawer fall on your toes.
With some old drawers and take it out. Oh, no, it fell down.
No. So, it's real neat there. We can put some glass doors on if we need to. A lot of other neat molding details also that we can accent the cabinetry with molding details. So, a lot of neat things that we can do for your kitchen. I just touched on a small array of things.
Right.
I mean, the best is to give us a call. We come out there and take a look at it and give you some
ideas.
ideas.
Will you have a designer that will come out and put together some ideas for an individual? Let's say they have no idea what they want, but they want a new kitchen.
Yes, we have staff on hand at our office that can come out and we can measure and give ideas and drop some designs for you and help you understand what we're trying to convey to you. Picture's worth 1,000 words, and with the CAD system, we're able to do a lot of those things, so it's really neat.
Absolutely. Jim, how do people get a hold of Jim Reif Builders?
Of course, you can always just give us a call at 684-6899. You can look us up on the web, and we got a great kitchen area there, so you can click on kitchens and see some of the things we can do for you and get ideas from there. And you can also contact us through the web. And then we have a nice presence on Facebook with some neat pictures and neat ideas. So I'd love for people to check that out too.
Jim, we'll talk to you next week.
Thanks, Terry.
Thanks for listening to Fine Living, presented by Jim Reif Builders, the leader in new construction and remodeling here on the Lakeshore. Let their vision enrich your lifestyle. Tune in again next week for another episode of Fine Living on 1240 Radio, WOMT. To learn more, visit jimreifbuilders.com.